Hey everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. We have another Albany album haul video for you. This time we are on album 12. So let's take a quick look at the numbers and then we can get into the part you're really interested in, I think. Alright, so album 12, total of 100 cards, listed 99, kept one. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out which one I kept. Let's see. Total $1,091.51 listed price out of those 99 cards for an average of $11.03. So pretty similar to album 11 in that regard. Let's see. Up to 69 sales so far for a total of profit after shipping and fees of $609. So still got about 3,000 to go, but we're making good headway. Again, I'll show you the bottom numbers here. So I've listed roughly $760 worth of cost of goods, and I've made 80% of that back, so only $150 behind what I have listed at the moment. So not so bad. Yeah. I don't think any other albums have gone in the green since the last video, but more are getting close. And with that, I think we'll just jump right into the haul. Please let me know if there's more information you want me to talk about with the numbers, or if you're really just here for the haul. All right, let's get to it. All right, so here we are with album 12. See, we have roughly 100 items in here. So yeah, let's dive right into it. First, we got this little advertising piece here by the Broadhead. I think this is Broadmed, whatever. Dress Goods. Yeah, there we go. Broadhead and Sons, Jamestown, New York. Fortunately, it has been scribbled in, but that's neat. A little something different. We haven't seen one of these in the albums before. And on cue, here's Mr. Garak. Gotta have his 5 seconds of fame. Good boy. All right. Let's get into the Continentals, or odd-sized ones. A couple of these are smaller, but they're odd size. Okay, let's just keep sliding. Here, heart. Got it right the first time. Take my heart, please. So a little Valentine's kind of thing going on there. Some flowers. One second. Continuing on, we got cognitive thought processes of the antiquer. So, give you a second to read all that if you like. Let's see. And that was the sound of Garak falling off the counter. Okay, so we got, looks like to be a real photo, perhaps. Berlin. A lot of writing on there. Interesting. Oh, let's see, what's that? Saratoga Raceway. That's cool. Yeah, we got some roses. Tulips. Looks like another rose, perhaps. That's compliments of the Insure Health Connection. Abbott Laboratories. We got a Merry Christmas. Timely. We got going on the back. Just some greetings there. Let's see. Lovely ladies there. Got a happy birthday stamp on the back. Muslim folk dance. That's cool. I haven't seen that one before. Historic Route 66. Waiting for a Man at Pismo Beach, California. I've had a few from these series before in a different album. Yeah. Haven't sold any of them yet, I don't think. We got a stone wall, a little culvert there. Sunset Bridge. South Carolina. Boy Scout camp. And then Merci. Got some embroidery. I've actually had one of these before in a previous album. I did sell it, and as of today, it arrived back in the mail, returned to sender, undeliverable, and bent. So the card itself is not too bad, but it's not perfect anymore. So that's unfortunate. All right, grabbed another stack. So let's see, we got some folks here in a car, auto spin, plenty of writing on the back. Centennial business card for the United States. There we got some coins. Okay, there we go, straightforward. Greater Seattle Postcard and Paper Collectible Show. Kent, Washington. That's cool. I always like getting these. A little bit of postcard history. Foreign card. Got a plane flying low, some old automobiles. Costa Rica. What have we got here? Fellowship and Grace. Evangelical Society. Interesting. I haven't had too many Costa Rica cards before. Alright, we got some Noah's Ark restaurant kind of shenanigans going on here. California. We got some creasing going on there. Posted 1950. We got a moon scene, night scene, crescent moon. Got some sailing vessels on the water. Upper Harbor, Whitby by moonlight. Whitby Harbor. I'm gonna have to look up where that is. It sounds familiar. I probably should know it, but such as it is. Okay, got. Looks like we got a rock wall there, little trailway with an overlook. The Dripping Well, Knaresborough. Yeah, it's a Tux card. We got a big crease there along the side, 1905. But it's not too noticeable on the front, so it might be all right. Have what looks like to be a real photo, but of course I'll check. Some sort of cathedral, yeah, Liverpool Cathedral special service. Oh yeah, so this is a real photo postcard. Even says so there, but it's a Raphael Tuck. I did a quick look. Apparently RPPCs by Tuck are not as uncommon as I thought, but this is the first one I've seen, so that's cool. Let's see, we got some Asian art scene going on here. We got a turtle, we got some storks or not swans, but some sort of large bird, heron sort of thing. I'm not sure what's going on in between them there. Undivided back, but still 1936, so it doesn't fit the timeline. But anywho, I will do some Google lensing to see if I can figure out the writing and any more details on that. And this one follows a similar theme there. Also undivided back, but in the 1930s. At least that's when it was posted. It could be made in the undivided back era and then posted later, of course. Alright, so this is smaller than average card. Application for membership at the International Travel Club. So we just got some scene somewhere. A little old town. A little village. Alright. Some foreign town. I'm not going to try to pronounce that one at the moment, but we got some cyclists, early automobiles. I'm assuming that's like a cathedral or some sort of Gothic architecture anyways. Let's see. But I'll Google Lens all that. Some folks driving. A little romance card. Some vegetation, some flowers. Hibiscus on Munyon's Island, Florida. Undivided back. Let's see. On the Thames at Oxford, we got a cruise ship there. A real photo postcard, I believe. Or at least it had the real photo back. Come on. There we go. Moonlight, Liberty Lake. Is that Washington? Not sure. Liberty Lake, yeah, Washington. Alrighty, what do we got going on here? Beautiful St. John's River, Florida. Got a fishing scene, salmon, Columbia River salmon waiting for shipment. Had a whole bunch of these. I think it was album 1. Nothing wild there. Big old knockdown tree, lumberjack scene going on here. Paul Bunyan, there we go. Fort Bragg, California. Private stock. Fun image there. I've had a variant of this before, or a couple variants, but you ought to be with me. Listed also from the postcard albums. This collector certainly had no problem with multiples or variants of the theme, but he also had at one point over 200,000 postcards, so he may have not even remembered or known what he had in some cases. My Chauffeur, Mark 1907, Philip Barlow, I think. That's cool, artist signed. Another moonlight scene. Maytime is playtime. Come have a gay time under the young May moon. That's cool. I like that one. Nice artwork on there. Typical California residence grounds. Early divided back. It feels like there's some glitter on there, yeah. So I have to remember that before I scan it. And then we got a lovely young woman there. Real photo, I presume, but I'll double check. Little touch of paint or something, give it a little bedazzle there, but that's a beautiful picture. Alright, this next stat I think is a good one. So we got some flowers here with a butterfly. Come on, focus. Yeah, Alfred Mainzer. Let's see. Got some women on a sled. Come on, focus, thank you. Looks like it could be a real photo. I'll double check on that. Folks in a car picking apples, it looks like. A Modern Eye. Looks like it's a reprint of an old card. Hallmark, yeah. Hallmark Historical Collection, as they say. It's Port Republic, New Jersey. Got a church. Posted 1909, divided back. Kingsbridge, New York. Webb's Home for Shipbuilders. It's different. Early divided back. Scenes along the road. That's a lot of romance for one vehicle, and not a lot of driving going on. Altamont, New York, posted. Got some logging happening. The description's cut off there, though. Alright, so this is a fake leather postcard. It's designed to look like a leather postcard. Probably a reprint. But then we have an actual leather postcard, which I have to see which one I saved from an earlier album, because I might keep this one instead. But here's to Turkey when you're hungry, champagne when you're dry, a pretty girl when you need her, and heaven when you die. This was postally used from Brock something, Massachusetts? I don't know. That's cool. I might end up trading out my previous leather for that one. Flower there. Some more flowers, roses. Alright, so this, I'm not sure how well it's going to show, but this is like a modern, or more modern anyways, full to the light postcard. 1976, so it's a bicentennial. I think there's two in, not in this album, but two in the haul altogether. This is the first one I've come across, so I will list this one, and when I come across the second one, I'll probably keep it for myself. Though this one is also a first day of issue, which is kind of cool. Alright, into some real photo postcards here. We got Band on Parade, Union College, Schenectady. That's cool. It's fairly local. 1913, postally used. That's cool. That could be good. Identified College. An event going on. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Portrait of a woman, embossed. Undivided back. You got a volcanic eruption. This one will probably be staying with me. But we got... Looks like a Japanese volcano. Cool. I like it. More flowers, as we have in all the albums. Alright, this one's different. I recognize this guy from Harry Potter. He's the troll in the dungeon, or the troll that gets out of the dungeon into the bathroom, whatever. I'm sure I should know all these other guys too. I feel like the guy on the floor is from Men in Black, but probably not. I'm sure you all understand the reference much better than me. You know, it says copyright 1963, but that would mean that can't be the Harry Potter guy. But it really looks like the Harry Potter guy. I don't know what's happening. Y'all help me out here. I'm sure I'll figure it out by the time this video comes out, because I will have listed it, but... Weird. Hotel Crawford, Adirondacks, New York. Real photo studio portrait. Some handsome gentleman there. Got something in his hand, but he's seated. They all got flowers going on there. Nice hat. Good mustaches. And another studio portrait. Again, some gentleman there. Nothing too exciting, I don't think. Some nice hairdos. Unused. Another real photo here. Vehicle in front of like a barn. Guy looks in some sort of uniform there, perhaps. Cool. Alright. Going to the fire. We got some white horses racing along. Early fire engine. People who need some help there. I don't know why he's riding past the fire, but you know. Whatever. Some embossed tulips. Why do you keep falling, buddy? Did you forget how to lie down? Huh? Alright. Got a dirigible, zeppelin, you know, whatever, blimp, whatever you want to call it. I haven't had much luck with those, but that might be the first one I had that's not a more modern card, so maybe I'll do alright with that one. Alligators hatching in Florida, not particularly uncommon. Got some nice embroidery here. I'm thinking of you with pansies, I believe. Some rough edging, but nothing too terrible. Some discoloration though. So, and let's see. Wolf in clothing, perhaps. Some sort of anthropomorphic dogs, anyways. And then we got some embossed and airbrushed flowers. Not sure exactly. Is it larkspur or lavender? One of them. I'll look it up. But there we go. One more stack to go. Alright, so here we are. Final stack for album 12. This one, I don't know what it says without spending a little more time with it. I do believe it's French. Yeah, it is French, so I can read a few words here or there. But that's just some interesting graphics. I'll have to look into that some more. Yeah, I'm not going to try to read it on camera. Let's see, got a, oh dear, foreign card with an attachment. Embroidery bit there, a woman. Norway, I believe. Let's see. Mountain view, man, woman, and baby. Guy's got a pitchfork. Wheelbarrow, early wheelbarrow. That's cool. Alright. Got some goats. Shepherd there. February 1913. Cashmere goats, the plateau of Tibet. And a whole little saying there. Got a big old crease there. But it's an advertisement. Good clothes store in Norwich, Connecticut. So, Got a couple of things going on for it there, despite the crease. Drawing to fill. We got a whole bunch of, no, it's a drinking postcard. Comic. Some bleeding heart flowers. There's a whole bunch of flowers in this stack. Some of them are identified on the back, some aren't. We got a train model here, train monument of a sort. There you go, Dover, Ohio. Let's see, Titania's Palace. Private Staircase. This is a Tux card. I think I've had another from this series before recently, one of the albums, but I don't remember. Oh dear, you're not supposed to go in near, buddy. Oh, okay. Going on the lap, huh? Gonna make things difficult? Yeah? Oh dear. This is why we can't have nice things, buddy. Alright, let's not do that to the cards. Say hi to your fans. Oh dear. Oh dear. We might have to take an intermission here. Pay attention to this loaf of a man. Huh? What do you think? Alright. Give me some few minutes to deal with this boy. We have not made any progress other than the cards are now out of the way. Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, oh. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Easy there, tiger. You've got strong teeth. Good strong teeth, yes. Look at them little beans. Look at them beans. This is supposed to be a postcard video, not a Garak video. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright, I think we're just going to improvise for now. So, oh, nope, 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 nope. No improvising. Alright, we've had some creative differences, but I'm going to try to get through this quickly, because he's already on his way back. Got some pink flowers there, candy stripe rose, some yellow roses there. Generic water scene, got some swans there. Got some type going on here. Something enjoyment. We'll have to look that up later. Bossed floral scene there. Breaking waves. Always with the breaking waves. Undivided back. Leesburyport, Massachusetts. Oh, come on, monkey. Alright, got a whole series of these romance airplane cards. Flying, taught by mail. The honeymoon. Same old pilot. Cupid's taking the wheel there. Alright, we got an anthropomorphic moon. Big-eyed people there. Dog in the clouds. We got a car going downhill. Danger to the cemetery. Not looking so good. Another car not looking so good. Over the wall. Into the grave, as it were. Alright, we got a Maxim card of roses. Maxim cards are where you have... Well, I'm not sure if it's technically a Maxim card because of the postmark, but you got a rose, you got a same theme stamp, and then oftentimes the cancellation will be of similar theme as well. But we got some roses there. I have to look up my definition. I could be off a little bit. Tulips in a vase. Got a little embossed golden strip there. Something German, I'd presume. Or, oh, printed in Belgium. Maybe not. No, I'll figure it out. More florals. Some of these have identification, some of them don't. Rural country scene, apple blossom time. Let's see, these carnations look like carnations, but I'm not sure. California, yeah, carnations. There we go. All right, 160 acres of sweet peas. That's a lot of sweet peas. I like sweet peas. All right, these look like dahlias, perhaps. What do we say? Yep, dahlias. I don't know. Fire something. Primrose. Flowers, 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 flowers. All right, this one's airbrushed and embossed. Nice piece there. Roses, tulips, more roses, and it seems like we're wrapping it up with some flowers here, so some more tulips. Alrighty, so that is album 12. Let me know what do you think of this album, what your favorite cards were, like, comment, subscribe, all those normal things. Show me some love in those comments. We'll catch you on the next video.